What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today, it's time to get rid of another one of my cars, my 1993 Cadillac Sedan DeVille. So in case you've been gone for a while, I have a yard full of cars, and it's time to start getting rid of some of them. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I am just going to kind of walk through so you guys can see them. Over here, we have the Dodge Neon SRT4. This one is on the auction block this week. This one is already up for sale, and we will see how it goes. I'm hoping this car does well because it runs and drives out really, really nice. The Ford EXP, the Cadillac Catera, the police car 2017 Explorer, 95 Cavalier, 92 Geostorm convertible, 2013 Tesla Model S P85, 1994 Cutlass Supreme Coupe, 1989 Chrysler TC by Maserati, 2021 Tesla Model S Plaid. We got a 2006 E350 Super Duty van, and we've got, I think this is a 97 Mercedes-Benz E420. In front of that, we got a 2021 Hyundai Venue. Guys, I got cars literally piling up in the garage. I've got a 57 Chevy Bel Air. I've got a 2005 Dodge Viper. Here we've got a 2007 Saab 9.3 Aero. Over here we've got a 2023 Kia Sorento that I got dirt cheap. Over here, a 2008, I believe, Chevrolet HHR panel van. This thing is super cool. Over here, a 95 Buick Skylark, a 91 Geo Metro LSI convertible, 2006, or maybe it's 2009. I think it's an 09 Ford Crown Vic Police Interceptor. Guys, so many cars coming. How about this? 96 Pontiac Grand Prix GTP. This is the special edition, guys. This is a pretty rare car to find anymore. The star of today's video is going to be the 93 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, but we've got some more cars back here, guys. How about a 92 Dodge Dynasty? When's the last time you've seen one of these? And how about behind that, a 1995, I believe, Mercedes S320 that I got for 600 bucks. Like I said, I'm not going to go through and talk about all these different cars. I just want you to see what I have. Things that are here, some of them need to go. And next on the chopping block is this Cadillac. I need to clean up the windshield here. I probably need to wipe it down, but I don't know if I will. We've got all this writing that definitely needs to come off. This has good tires, nice interior. We'll check the mileage here in just a second. I really don't remember what the mileage was on this car, but overall, not too bad for a car that I think I paid like $200 for. Let's take a look at the interior. Not too shabby, right? It's got that nice kind of tan interior. Headliner is in good shape. I've had a lot of people tell me that they're interested in this car. Well, here's your moment. It's time to get in. Put up or shut up is what they say, right? That's not what I say. If it's a car you're interested in, definitely jump on this one, guys. We're going to fire it up. Ooh, it is hot. Oh my goodness. Wow, this car's not been running in a while. I just got back from vacation. You may notice that I'm wearing the same shirt that I've been wearing in a lot of my videos. That is because, guys, I've been filming all of these videos today. Like right now, today, I've been making a slew of videos out here. Oh, the miles on this are only 77,000 miles. That's it. 77,000 miles, no kidding. Okay, well, this is interesting. So, before I went on vacation, I came out here, started this car up, took it for a quick drive. It was running great, and this came back to life. My display here was working. I was able to actually set the AC all the way to cold, and I had it on vent. The digital display was working. Everything was working. And now it went back out again. I was so excited. I was like, this is great. I didn't have to fix it myself. So here's the thing. I know it's hard to believe a dealer, right? But I'm telling you, this display came back to life. It worked. The AC does work. I was able to select vent, and it blew right out of the vents at me, and I was able to use all of the controls. Everything here worked. So I'm not sure why. I don't know why it's not working now. Come on, hey. It was working. I swear to you it was working. All right. Well, and I think this hood may be open. So this is the car that used to die when you'd hit the gas. As you can see, we're clearly moving. Oh, I'm gonna end up in the trees. Dang it. Anyway, this is the car. Let's try to get it out of the trees here. That it used to die as soon as you'd hit the gas. Now, I don't know if it was because it had a bad battery. In fact, I had another one that did the exact same thing. It was my 94 Cutlass. Did the exact same thing. It just died. When you try to idle it, it would die. Well, I don't know what changed. We filled the tank up. It's got a full tank of gasoline. And after doing that and putting a fresh battery in it, this car has had no more problems with getting up and down the road. It no longer dies. So that is fixed. And I am not going to do anything else with this car. I'm going to pull it over here. I'm going to go get a rag. I'm going to let it run and get that air conditioning running to cool off the interior a little bit. But I'm going to get all of this writing off of the windshield here. Then we're going to take it for a drive, and hopefully, maybe if we're lucky, we'll come back and this climate control will magically come back to life. So I did the right thing, guys. I got out all my soap and tire cleaners and everything, and boy, is she shine up. I honestly didn't expect it to look this good after a car wash. Just a quick, maybe spent 30 minutes on it, just a wash and rinse by hand, and a little bit of this Black Magic bleach white right here for the tires. Seemed to clean everything up pretty good. I use this ceramic, this is Meguiar's hybrid ceramic wash wax. This stuff works great. Car came out looking amazing. Well worth a half hour's time, well, in the sun. But she shined up nice, guys. I imagine if somebody took the time to really put a nice, proper wax and everything on this, she'd probably look pretty dang good. Oh, would you look at that. Came back to life. And by the way, yes, air is blowing out of the vents. Ah, that is so good. That is so good. See if we can get this windshield cleaned off just a little bit. Looks like somebody's calling me, which is perfect. It's exactly what I needed. I'm gonna ignore it. And we're gonna take off down the road real quick, guys. Go for a little drive, full tank of gas, no warning lights on the dash, none, not a brake light, not a one, and cold air conditioning. God, that is so nice. I'm gonna try not to get the car muddy. Let's see, can we get out of here gently? I don't wanna get the car muddy, and unfortunately I washed it in the grass, so you know how that goes. Can we make it out of here? And the answer is yes. Ooh, big bump. Big bump. And you notice it didn't die. The car has not died. In fact, the whole time I was washing it, I left it running, guys. There's no check engine light on, nothing. I think it just needed a hot battery, well, and some fresh gas. That's the only thing I can think of, because she gets down the road just fine now. As far as this little doohickey right here, it always comes on now, but it takes a while. It's almost like it's got to warm up, which leaves me thinking maybe there's some worn out cold solder joints, maybe need to be resoldered. But the fact is, it does come on and it does work. I left her running for at least a half hour while I was washing it, and as you can see, the car is not overheated. The car is cruising. Yes, cruise control works. We're going to take it on her 10-mile run. Boy, she looks good. She looks so good washed. Now I don't want to get rid of it. How often is it that you can find a car for $200 that runs and drives? A running and drive, especially a Cadillac. Are you kidding me? Guys, if you've never driven one of these, you don't know what I'm talking about. But I guarantee you, look in the comment section and people are going to tell you, don't let these kind of small generations of Cadillacs fool you. They are very comfortable. And they don't get half bad fuel economy either, all with the torque from a front-wheel drive V8. I should have my seatbelt on, but I don't, guys. We're gonna take her on the 10-mile run just so I can show you guys one last time that yes, the car runs, yes, it drives. By the way, it's got great tires. This is a car you literally don't really have anything to do to it. You could clean it up. There's a few places that it could use some paint touch-up, or you could just send it in and get it repainted. I think that would be the best bet. If you could find a Mako that would just reshoot this car, take care of all the places where the paint had peeled off, it would be quick and easy to get this thing a fresh, bright white paint job, and it would look so good. A quick wipe down of the interior, and you're off. Guys, I'll show you the fuel economy when we get back to the house, but I mean, this thing is doing phenomenal, and all while being exceptionally comfortable. Listen to how quiet this car is. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let you guys just listen to this car. It's quiet. Yes, the cruise control is on and it works. The horn, it's got that old school kind of train horn sound to it. Sounds great, guys. Fuel economy is bouncing around a little bit. I'd like to see the average fuel economy is 3. That's not correct, guys. We'll go ahead and reset it for this trip. We've already driven like, I don't know, 3.7, 3.8 miles, so probably not going to be the most accurate, and there are a lot of uphills and downhills out here. But regardless, you're looking at a 77,000 mile Cadillac that runs and drives great, relatively clean. You could get this for fairly cheap. I'm not going to put a huge reserve on this car, guys. I'm not. I'm going to try to make some money off of it. I think the car is worth a little bit of money. It doesn't leak anything. It's low miles, and it looks relatively good. And with cold air conditioning and hot heat, I think the car is worth something. I just haven't quite decided how much that something is yet. Just so everybody can see, we made it to the 5 mile mark, and it was getting, well, it's dropping now, but it was getting 18 miles a gallon, which really isn't bad for something like this, guys. Let's take another look at it. Obviously, no smoke. It's not billowing smoke. It's not trying to die or cut off on you. It's just a solid running car. I'm thinking $2,500 honestly seems like a really good price to me. I'd be happy with it. I think it's relatively cheap for the person buying it, but it may not bring $2,500. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it as a $2,500 buy it now. If somebody buys it, great. If they don't, that's fine. We'll see what the bids get up to, and as long as it gets to somewhere that I'm happy with, I'll go ahead and cut the car loose, because truthfully, I would rather see this car on the road being used by somebody than sitting in my yard, getting dirty, collecting dust, and not going anywhere. All right, I just got the car listed on Copart. You know, I just realized something. I am so confident in this car that I didn't even bring a booster pack. I brought nothing. So if something goes wrong with this car, oh my goodness, guys, we could be in big trouble. But thankfully, I have tested this car enough to know that it's fine now. I don't know what it was all upset about before, but she is good as gold now, guys. I could hammer on it, but I already did that before. The last thing I want to do is go beating on this car. It's an old car with relatively low miles, and boy, does she run out good. I just reset the trip and the fuel economy so we can get a better idea of what it is. I've left it here sitting, idling for about 15-20 minutes while I get the car listed on Copart. Once I have all the information here in just a moment, I'll give you guys the lot number and everything. I did put a reserve of $2,500 on it, buy it now of $2,500. So if it sells for that, great. If it doesn't, which I don't expect that it's going to, then no big deal. I'll see what the high bid is, and I'll determine from there whether it's something I want to let go of or just hold on to it and maybe wait and try to sell it again around tax time, because everybody knows tax time, everybody's got money to spend on a car. Copart does really good for me during tax time, so probably really wouldn't hurt anything just to wait. But we'll put it up now, we'll see what happens, and I'm going to enjoy my drive back home. I'm doing 67 miles an hour and the car is cruising just like you'd expect it to. All right, fuel economy, 21.6 miles a gallon, guys. No joke. And that is going up hills, down hills with the air conditioning. I mean, you can take a look. Guys, I got this thing on auto, and it's like max. I get it on 60 degrees, as cold as I can get it. And it did great. Phenomenal car. And check it out. There it is, up for sale on Copart. So you can clearly see it. There's all your pictures. Pictures came out great, man. This car is so photogenic. I should have cleaned up the engine bay. That's a regret I have, and I could have cleaned up the interior just a little bit better. But I mean, overall, guys, beautiful car, upcoming lot, and $2,500 is what I got it set at. We'll see what happens. I kind of wish I'd taken the time to clean this one up like I did that one. Unfortunately, here's the thing. Yes, it'll look good in pictures, and I want you guys to understand this. Okay, the car looks great. It does. It cleaned up really, really nice. The problem is this thing's going to be hauled off to Copart, and it's going to sit in their dusty yard for God knows how long. It could be there for a few days. It could be there for a week or 2 or 3. Who knows how long it's going to take for transport to get set up and come get this car. So by the time transport picks it up, this thing's going to be covered in dust and dirt. It's going to look really awful all over again. So all the work that went into actually cleaning it up is really more just for the video and for the pictures, because unfortunately, once it sits out at that dusty yard, it is not going to look this good again until you get it and take it to the car wash and clean it up yourself. If you're interested in either the 2003 Dodge Neon SRT4 or the 1993 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, well, you're in luck. I have links to both of these cars directly below this video. You can just go down there and click on it and bid until your heart is content, or until you win. With that, I'm gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, links below the video, and don't forget to drop those comments down below as well. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Till next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one. Roxy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You've already been in the house. You wanna go back in again? Are you hot? She's a hot dog. She's a hot dog, a big hot dog. Oh, and I already know that some people's going to comment and say, hey, Randy, are you using a new camera? Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing. Not only a new camera, but I'm using an updated version of the DJI Mic 2. The new camera, in case y'all are wondering, some of you out there are YouTube creators as well, it's the newest DJI Osmo Action 5 Pro. The video quality is phenomenal. The audio quality from the Mic 2 is out of this world. Just make sure you keep your firmware updated on the mic and the camera, guys. Go check them out. I got the creator combo, or the adventure combo, I think is what it's called. I got a handle. I don't have to put a battery in the camera anymore. Keeps the camera cooler, and the handle that I bought that goes with the DJI lasts for like 7 hours recording at 4K 30. No overheating, no issues at all. As you can see, I'm standing in this hot sun today. The camera is mwah.